Hello everybody, and TextConnect is back with yet another helpful video, how to crack placement interviews for job in the textile industry. Now we have been receiving ample of questions on how to prepare for the job interviews, how is the process, what are the sources, etc. etc.
So here we are with the video answering all these questions, which I'm sure a lot of students especially would be waiting for. Now be it your college placements or an external interview for a textile company, this video will surely help you crack the interview with an exceptional performance. We'll cover the doubts that many students go through, like the study material, sources, types of questions, different interview rounds, etc., all curated with real interview experiences from companies like Reliance, DDecor, Decathlon, Infiiloom, Welspun and Trident. So hold on and let's begin. Question number 1. What should be your first step before appearing for any recruitment process of a textile company?
It's quite simple. It is company research. Yes, you need to know everything about that particular company. Now, which will include the type of company. That is it a production company? Is it a textile marketing firm? Is it a textile export firm or a consultancy? You need to make sure that you get to know what the company is doing actually. Now, this can be done by looking at the brochures, the social media handles, various other things that are available online. So make sure you take a note of it. The second is the range and set of products it manufactures. Now, are they into garment manufacturing? Are they into home textile segment? What is the current price range of their products in the market? This all will give you a direction to your preparation so that you can target onto one set of the segment that the company is manufacturing and get a deeper knowledge into it. Next, you have to also make sure that you are well aware with the company's location, the number of plants it has, the capacity of the plant, the locations of the plant. You should know what the company's revenue is currently, what is its share price, is it a private holding or a public company. By knowing all this, you will get an edge over the other applicants, and the interviewer will think that you are well researched with what the company actually is and you are really eager to join the company. To add on to this, you should also know who is leading the company currently, the name of the CEO or the top management. Don't forget this. Why is the job description important and how should one analyze it?
The job description is very important to know what the recruiter expects and the role that the candidate would fill in. For that, read the job description well, understand it, and notice the type of vacancy. It can be, for example, a production engineer, production manager, merchandiser, marketing and sales executive, product development executive, or a general management trainee. All these roles require a different set of skills. So you need to highlight those in your resume and in the interview. Research more about the responsibilities of that particular role, their basic functionality and contribution to the company. And this will definitely give you an edge in the interview. Question number 3. Can you tell us about the different rounds in the recruitment process?
Now, the selection process and criteria is different for every company. But if we take it together, there are around 3 to 4 rounds that you need to go through. The first round is generally an aptitude test, wherein they test your technical and general aptitude, or it is a case study, wherein you have to do a deep research and apply your analytical knowledge into that study. The next round is a group discussion, and the final round is the interview round. What should be the preparation strategy for round 1?
The aptitude test for textile companies like Reliance and DDecor have 2 sections, general aptitude and technical aptitude. The general aptitude has questions covering basic math topics like time, work, distance, simple and compound interest. So the best way to prepare is to practice online mock test. The more you practice, the easier it will be. IndiaBix is a great site having a lot of questions and mock tests. One golden tip. Start your preparation right now. Take the mock test through any online website. Review the answers, learn from your mistakes, and then study the concepts that you didn't know. Practicing mock tests will help you to understand the type of questions that will be asked and is also good for time management. They are based on basic math concepts that you have learned in school and just requires some revision. Practicing one test a day for a month is good to go. Now for technicals, textile concepts and calculations are asked. keep your basics strong, and practice gate questions. We have many videos and calculations and basic textile concepts like yarn count and GSM. Also, I would recommend you a blog, Kadak Cutting Chai by Karan Bundele, where you can find notes for GATE TF. So this was about the aptitude test. Now there are companies like Infiiloom which have a case study round. So here you are given a problem statement. You need to analyze the problem, present your findings and conclusions in a very crisp format. How do I prepare for the group discussion?
Now this round of group discussion is a bit interesting. Now what is it actually? You are sitting in a group of 5 to 6 members or at max 10 members, and the recruiter gives you a topic. You have to mutually discuss on the topic in the group and share your views to each other and to the recruiter as well. Now I'll share a few tips and tricks. Before that, what are the topics that come in the group discussion? The topics are generally very simple, like the effect of pandemic on education, impact of social media on the daily lives of people, and etc. Now I'll share some tips and tips for the group discussion. Remember one thing, you need to be the leader of the group. That is, you need to start the group discussion. But listen to the topic very carefully, and when you get time to prepare for it, note down few valid points that you are going to start with. Don't just blabber into the group discussion round. You need to make a valid and a soft point to start and to begin with. Number 2 is you need to listen, because listening is also an active skill. Mentioning or quoting other speakers in your group discussion speech while you are speaking gives a good impact and a good impression to the recruiter that yes, he's an active listener too. And when you see the time ending, you need to take charge and conclude the discussion by mentioning the points that everybody has mentioned in the group interview and give a final conclusion line or conclusion ending to it. So that gives you that you have summarized all the group discussion and you have also taken the charge to end this group discussion. So how do you prepare for group discussions? You need to be very confident so that you deliver your best in the group discussion. For this, you have to talk to yourself. Stand in front of the mirror, give yourself a topic, speak 5 to 6 lines continuously, and make sure and evaluate yourself in the end. Are you speaking them in one go? Are you making valid points? And then you will be prepared for a group discussion. What happens after this round? What are the questions asked in an interview and how do I prepare for them?
So there are 2 types of interviews, technical and HR. For the technical interview, revise the basic textile concepts and have a strong hold over them. Now, do you remember step 1? Company research. Now is the time to put that to use. When you know what the company is it into apparel, sock knitting, polyester manufacturing, or home textiles? Then you can prepare those topics well, as you will be asked more questions from there. Apart from that, make any one of your subjects strong. Most of the time, the interviewer will ask you what your favorite subject is. The ball is now in your court and send it to wherever you want. Some of the important topics are yarn count conversions, machine speeds, drafts in the spinning line, basic production formulas, GSM calculations. Have these on your tips always. Question number 7. How do I talk about my internships, projects, and other experiences in the interview?
Your internships, your projects, your experiences of volunteering does create an impact on the interviewer while you're giving the interview. So when you're preparing, make a list of all the things that you have learned through these experiences, projects or internship, and then try to talk about them in the interview. Try to speak about the experience that is more relevant to the current job that you are applying for. And then if you are asked further, then mention the other experiences as well. A bonus tip, give an example or a story to support what you say. For example, if you have quoted that you have great time management skills, then support a story to it. For instance, in my 4th semester, I interned for a textile startup where I researched about company competitive models and suggested ideas to boost the product market. Now, along with this, I was also keeping up with my academics and I scored a decent pointer or a decent grade. So this will give the interviewer an example or a justification to what you have quoted by yourself. Remember, the interviewer can ask you questions regarding your internships. It can go into technical phase as well. So be ready and be well versed with what you have done in your internship as well. How do I prepare for the HR round?
First of all, try to be as natural and honest you can be. Prepare a small basic introduction, mention a few qualities that describe you as a person, and highlight any one of your projects and internships. The questions in this round don't have a right or wrong answer. You will be asked about your goals and learnings. A few basic questions can be: what are your hobbies? Why should we select you? Why did you take up textile engineering? Why do you want to join this organization? Or where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? So have an answer for all these questions. Also, at the end of the interview, always ask a question to the interviewer. What is the growth in the organization? What do you love about working here? Or something else. Just go and get creative. This shows your interest in the company, the job, and the interview.
Now, wrapping up this video with one final tip. Be patient, be confident, and believe in yourself. It may take 3, 4, or maybe more interviews before you land up in that job. But keep grinding, keep polishing your skills, and assess your own self after every interview. Make sure that you make a list of what went wrong and what did not go well in that particular interview, so that you make sure you're not repeating it in your next interview. We wish you all the best for your upcoming interviews. Keep polishing your skills, keep learning, and you will be unstoppable. Share this video amongst your friends. Like, comment, and subscribe to our channel, TextConnect, a learning center for textiles. We'll be coming up with more such helpful videos, and we'll help you carve your career into the textile industry. Take care and see you.